So I gotta do that whole routine. Whoops, what happened?
Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's go touch screen here. Click off that. And like that.
Which?
The microphone.
Okay. I think we're ready.
I think we're ready. Here we go.
Okay, everybody, we're back live. This is Brian, the Kickin' Chicken. We got Lisa in the booth for a moment, making sure we get started correctly.
Here we are.
Bobby Hunt's going to join me in a moment. And we have a top 5 list match for you. Dave Gavrich, number 4, being challenged by Shawn, Crocs, Dickson. Shawn's getting ready to break. He won the lag.
All right,
We're all set?
you are ready to roll.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa, very much. And we're off and running. Guys in the chat, if you'd be so kind, please like and share. Let everybody know we've got a top 5 match underway. Okay, well, he got a very good spread off of this break, but it doesn't look like he's got a good shot on the one. I don't know if he's going to take on a safety, take on the bank, or try to go safe. He went for the bank. And he's leaving a pretty long shot here. I think I had it backwards, right?
What I missed, Brian?
He missed a break and a missed bank shot.
Okay. Well, I assume it's the first game jitters because I don't expect him to miss that ball.
Yep, and I did have it backwards. It was Dave that broke and tried the bank shot. Shawn just came in
Well, I don't think
and missed the long shot.
looks
no
like
Dave's
Dave
up.
wants to kick at this, doesn't it, Brian?
Let's see here. We got.
It looks like he's got to try to kick behind it.
Yeah, it sure does.
If he can get behind it, he can put the actually the one's going to go right at the side.
Let's take a better look at this. With the long view.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got a 2-rail kick it.
okay, it's going to go right close
To get it pretty full.
so it'll stay right.
Oh, well,
hit
he
the
made
other way.
it.
Yeah, but he lost the cue ball. Yeah,
Oh, he didn't make it.
I don't think he tried
He
to
made
hit
the right
it
ball.
that way.
No,
Yeah, I wouldn't think. Well, let's see how Shawn.
he's got a
It's a
complicated 6-ball. Maybe it might go on the side. Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
got to go
yeah,
on the
no.
side.
He hit that night. Look how good he got on that cue
Perfect
ball.
on the tip.
Well, let's see how he's.
Yeah, there's a few ways he can go.
Mm-hmm.
He had a lot of spin on that ball.
He got a little too much. I think he did. I think he went too far.
You know, he had a whole half of a table. He could
Yeah,
have been on.
he did.
Been good.
I'm thinking he has to play it safe here.
Does he think he
trying
can
to
cut it?
bank it? He hit it pretty
Banked.
good. Nice shot.
Banked it right.
Nice shot. Nice
That was
shot.
a really nice shot.
Oh, you're gonna make this one tough. Wasn't any reward for that shot.
And now he's kicking at it.
But he's not gonna roll it. Whoa! Oh, nice
So
hit.
just keep on shooting.
Nice hit. Is that playing position's kind of overrated anyhow?
Well,
When you
and
can pop it
here
like
comes
that.
that pesky 6 we were worried about at the beginning.
Might be rolling the 6 to the rail, try to put the cue ball on the 8.
He's playing a combo. He don't care.
I guess.
He figures he had like a second life he didn't deserve anyway.
And I know I play like a coward.
Yeah, right. You're playing the odds is what you're doing. You didn't want to sleep in the street. So what do you got here?
I would play safe, but once again, I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
I try to put the 6 ball back there behind the 9 ball, put the cue ball at the other end of the table.
Yeah.
Maybe behind the 7 or maybe behind the 9. But at
So
best,
leave the 6 ball by the counters.
somewhere's up in there. Mostly you're just trying to leave distance.
All right, you went a little
He
far.
hit it a little full. He hit it a little too full. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, he still isn't bad, but he could have left it a lot tougher if he left it on the rail.
Well, he left him a potential combo.
Yeah, that's,
I mean, he's got the whole ball.
he does, but that 8 looks like it's laying a little off center.
It's a little weird.
So,
Yeah.
But I think he'll shoot at it because
Yeah.
he seems to be a shooter.
I think he'll just try to play a lazy cut and make the 8.
Then I'd be trying to run the cue ball right into the 9.
Oh, there was a lazy cut and he sold out the 6.
That was a tough shot.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't a high percentage at all.
I would.
Would you have played the percentages one more time? Like
Yeah,
as if you wanted to win, right?
I would have played
Okay.
safe.
I think, we learned something from watching 2 of the best in the world the other night, that ducking is not overrated. These guys were ducking quite a bit. And another thing that was really interesting watching their race to 25, I'm talking about Earl and Jason Shaw, is these guys they're tying up a lot of balls.
Yeah, I was surprised how time many
Pretty
things.
few, right?
Yeah, I expect them to kick at it, and they were just tying balls up.
Yes. And it seemed to be a pretty good strategy for them.
Same, but I still like see people kick.
All
I
right.
guess Shawn must have given him
Shawn
that one.
conceded it. Yep.
I just want to make sure I see him right.
So Team Red gets a point.
You got to keep Dave down. He plays too good to let him start getting ahead of you a little bit. He can put racks together quickly.
Anybody unfamiliar with the Yale Shark Stream, the Yale list players, if you're in the top 10, and certainly these guys in the top 5, you can flat out play if you're in the top 5 on this Shark Stream list.
This room's got a lot of really good players in it.
They absolutely do.
They have more who aren't even on the list that
Mhm.
could easily be in the top 10.
Oh, sure.
Let's see how he breaks from this rail. He usually has a nice, powerful break.
And
Good. Look how hard he hit those balls, Brian.
if you wanted to pick somebody who you'd like to emulate,
What do you make, 4?
beautiful, beautiful break. Look how many balls are up
And he
this end
can't.
of the
And the
table.
only ball he can't hit is the one he
is
needs.
Yeah, right. But Dave's manner at the table, how he conducts himself, and his
Is he going to try?
game, it's really great. He's just try to swerve it.
I think before he does anything like that, he ought to take some kind of a little push,
The push, you got
even
push
if
up.
it's only an inch.
Mhm.
Just something. Let the other guy make a decision.
And give yourself a little easier swish swerve if you had to.
This isn't.
He's rethinking it.
Yeah, I'm a fan of let the opponent, maybe he'll make a mistake, let him shoot. But I don't see. I mean, he can certainly push to a safe from here. You know, push up the top of the table.
Go down by the 9.
But he wants to be a little aggressive. It looks like
He still wants to show that swerve shot.
yeah, this would be a great shot if he can make this from here. And if he does make it, where's the cue ball going?
How long Shawn gonna look at it before he says take it? Shawn's adventurous. He might take it himself.
Yeah,
He's
looking at
chalking
it.
up.
He's looking at it.
Oh, he's jumping it. Oh, he
Wow.
got a hit.
He got away with it and left. He turned the game.
He got a hit, and he says, "Now it's your turn."
Can Dave hit it?
I don't know.
He might hit the edge of it. I don't think he can do anything.
Does he have a bank?
If he can hit the edge, he might have a bank, but he's so close to the point. I think you really
Yeah,
can.
the point
would
they
just-
screw it up.
I
Man.
would just roll and thin it easily and leave him on the bottom rail, just like that.
He might not have hit it out far enough.
It's hard to. And well, I think
Let's look at this view.
I think he's
I still don't know.
rolling to the corner, leave the cue ball behind the 3.
He could just attach
can he
him to the
shoot?
3,
Yeah, that's what I would like to see.
and he's gonna still make it.
It
No.
comes in a little bit. Nice cue ball. That was really a nice cue ball.
Yeah, it was.
The table's got rolled pretty straight to do that.
Oh, if he can't effectively go behind the 3, he can do a 2-railer.
Hey Nick, how are you? I think does he mass hang it? Nope. Oh, he hit it, but
Where's this going?
It's going to scratch to the side.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Well, I think Dave.
Hey, Mike Jackson. You know what they've been calling him? They've been calling him Shawn. They've been calling him, what do they call him? Crocodile Shawn D. I think that's so funny. Mike, he got that from coming over to my house. You know that?
Oh, boys.
He used to put my Crocs on from my mudroom. Hey, Stephanie.
Shawn hit that really good, too.
Stephanie's rooting her man on.
I'd like to see her take another instant before he shoots.
Hey, Nick. How you doing, Nick Marino?
I don't see anything stopping Dave. I mean, from running out right here.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, you get started almost perfect.
Just has to roll forward a hair.
Yeah, chat room's going.
Well, he decided to go.
I think he went a little further than he wanted, but he's still okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not sure why you played it back.
Yeah,
Looked like you could have took the side pocket
Yeah.
shot.
As long as he didn't get straight. Well, let's see his draw stroke. Look at his stroke. He's got a nice stroke. And he got about the toughest he could make it on himself.
Yeah, he's got to stretch and cut it.
See back cutting it?
Looks like he's back
Wow.
cutting it to the left. Like nothing.
I guess not.
Like nothing at all.
Nice shot, Dave.
You know, Dave, those shots usually scare people like us.
He didn't even hesitate.
You have no issue with it. It's like he played for it.
Shawn should have taken that game. Kept
Yeah,
it-
that should have been
kept-
Shawn's. Yeah.
Kept it at 1-1.
Yeah, and you think about during the course of a race to 9 with Dave, how many
Yeah,
opportunities will he give you
We can't get
to get a game from him? Yeah, that's right. Gotta capitalize on every opportunity with Dave. Well, with that said, we've seen Shawn recently string some racks together.
He played really good. Was it Brian?
I know it. Yeah,
He
with
played really
Billy.
Billy. Maybe it was Billy.
With
I,
Billy.
I didn't realize Shawn played that well until I watched that.
Yeah, and he just recently joined an APA team. They asked him to come on, and in his first match, he ran a 3-pack. So he can he can string them.
Well, let's say that's 2. You know, that 3 could be a problem. You know, if it doesn't go by the 7 in the top right
It'll
pile,
only go up the other corner.
yeah, I'd be looking to roll this to this rail and spin the cue ball right at the net. You know, I would have left it in the long rail and cut the 2 to the right and let the cue ball go at the 3.
Yeah, he's going funny
Yeah.
toward it now.
And he also has to slow down a little bit. He's really,
Yeah, it might be a little
yeah, he's running to the right.
new match jitter kind of thing.
Yeah, it certainly could be.
He left it near the 9, which you never want to do.
He might have got away with it, Brian. I don't think it goes. If it goes,
He might have a carom. Think about that. Thin slice the 9 into the corner.
I don't think he can do that.
Oh, listen, it's a long shot, but maybe not.
Well, if he can do that,
He was just eyeballing it.
if he can do that, we have to adjust.
Can the 3 go by itself? Probably
I don't
not.
think so. I think he's going to thin the 3 and leave it on the short rail. Try to leave the cue ball
Yeah.
back at the center of the table.
Yeah.
But Dave has more firepower than I do. He might see something else.
Wow, it almost went.
Yeah, I don't know. Was he going for it? Or was he going for the
He's got a heck of a safety here.
Boy, I can't tell if it peeked out or not.
Let's go overhead, see if it shows us.
Well, this one, it doesn't look like he can hit it.
I think he's covered up pretty good.
Well, let's see if a jump cue comes out.
He's gonna come off the bottom rail.
No, it looks to me like he's trying to jump it.
Oh, is he jumping?
Looks like it. Yep.
Oh, it was a jump.
Did he jump with his full cue or did he grab a jump up? Oh, he took a jump cue. I didn't see him pick it up.
Well, keep your eyes on that 9 ball, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's hard for Dave not to shoot at the 9 right now, if he can reach it.
He's getting the bridge, and he's gonna go after the 9 ball.
Oh, I wouldn't roll it, Brian, because I don't want to let.
You don't want to leave a hanger.
Yeah, I've done that a million times.
And you're okay if you hit the rail first. It's almost preferable with the angle you have to come in and hit the rail, so you won't leave the 3 hanging around.
But you got to hit it really firm and hold the cue ball. He might be cutting it. Think he is?
Well, if he's cutting, I'll tell you, I'll eat my hat. Look at this.
He overcut it. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Well, look at a 4.9.
Would Brian Merrick have cut that?
Oh God, no, he would have shot that 10 times.
He would have shot the 9 in the last inning.
He's a
It
sick
was
man.
nowhere near it.
He's a sick man now. But this got to be Shawn. You got to win this one.
What are we doing here?
Looks like the cue ball.
What are we doing here?
You see it?
That looks like it drifted funny, right?
Yeah.
Can we replay? Well, I don't. Missed a shot here that he just tried.
Maybe a piece of chalk or something on the ball. No. He left him long. I don't think Dave had any problem.
You know, we
might have-
were having a problem with. By the way, we were having a little tech problem with the colors on the table. I think it's still a little darker than usual. Does it look a little darker to you?
Oh, yours looks brighter than mine.
Yeah, but they
Oh.
overall, I think a little bit. Yeah, he couldn't hit it. He ended up kicking off of the side rail.
And he left it about as tough as he could. Well, he makes it, he should get on the 4 or 5. See how he hits this. Betting the game on this shot, that's for sure.
Nicely done.
Oh, he did beautiful, very nice.
Well, he's in perfect shape to get out here, and he needs to.
You gotta get out, Shawn. I would like to see him slow down a tiny bit. Too much. Back too far.
Now he's gonna go around the table a little bit.
I mean, he should be okay, but he shouldn't have had this.
Didn't have to.
No, it would have been much. He hit it perfect though. Good shot.
That's beautiful.
Good shot. I'm glad he went down.
All right. How we sounding in the chat, guys? If you let us know, we'd appreciate that. Make sure our audio is working right. Testing 1, 2, 3. Not getting a response. Are we on mute?
Oh yeah, somebody's said sounds good.
Oh, good. Thank you,
here.
guys.
Good, thank you. The other day we had problems. Half the people thought we sounded good, the other half couldn't hear us. You all coming in nice and clear.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cheryl, who you like in this match? Nice to see you.
Let's see what happened. I believe he got stuck behind the point.
Man, that's tough.
So he's well, he can't do anything with it, man. But I would be thinking he's looking at a push. I just need to do something a little different there because you left it back the shot coming back too easy. Too easy to play
Safety.
Yeah, I would like to see him maybe roll the 2 on top of the 5, at least cause a little bit of a problem.
Make a tie up, yeah.
And now, I mean, it's because I'm pretty sure Dave's going to just play a simple safe and make Shawn kick at it.
Is he coming behind it? Oh,
Yeah, how do you hit it? Well, you get that awful good.
that 8 ball's
If
gonna
he gets behind the 8, then it's a great shot.
Let's see if he's got the 8 blocker as well.
Yeah.
Might be a swerve.
Oh boy. But then you got such a small target with the
Yeah,
three
that's,
ball on
that is
top.
that is tough.
I think he's good. I would.
I think he's gonna
I'd
jump the 8 and make a kick.
That's how I look at it. Or you could play a 2-rail kick if you don't want to use a jump shot. Good
Yeah,
hit.
that's what he
Nice
did.
hit. We got a nice roll too.
The three's
point.
gonna
Yeah.
block him real good.
He got a really nice roll there.
Yeah, well, he earned it. He earned a good roll for making the nice hit.
Well, let's see what happens with the jump shot.
Yeah, he's pretty close too, isn't he?
Yeah,
You got to get
I
up in a
like-
hurry.
I like this 1-rail. I'll kick it at the 1. I'm not.
I mean, these guys with jump cues now, they're
It's
getting
amazing.
up in a big hurry.
They had a guy in New London a few years ago. Couldn't play at all. And he could put the cue ball less than a half an inch behind the object ball and get up and over it with ease. Couldn't play a lick, but he could do that one shot.
Well, this is about 1 ball that he's yeah, that was tough to get up.
I would rather go for the kick shot, but
Yeah.
I don't jump as well as they do. Let's see what we got here. Shawn, 1, 2, 3. Well, you could have a little problem. 3, 4, 5. Actually, even look, even at 3, 4, 5, 8. Everything you're going back and forth with every other shot. So that's not an easy out.
Well,
This is
the good news is the 4 goes in both corners.
But I'd be trying to get
He's
cue
going to
ball.
drag draw this up.
I don't like the drag
No,
draw.
no.
Drag draw, then you bring the 8 into play. The way he played it, you take the 8 out of it.
Well, he came far enough. He
Yeah.
took the 8 out of it.
But if he'd have come this way, it would have been hard to.
The 8 was more of a target.
He-
I agree, and I
He
get
hit
what
that.
you're saying.
Look at him, did he hit that too?
Oh yeah, he's got game, man. He can get after you in a hurry. There's a reason he's number 5 on this list. So is he going to leave himself an angle?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got a nice angle.
Would would have played it a little bit differently, but he came out nicely.
He flirted with that corner.
Yeah,
so he
I would have
did.
liked to played it off the third rail. Hell, look how good he hit that.
Beautiful.
I wouldn't make him shoot that one.
Nope.
Nice shot. Shawn Crocs. Is that his name? Crocs Dickson.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're calling them Crocs. I heard Bobby calling them Crocs, and he had his name up like that.
Crocs.
He wears Crocs all the time, and it's because he was coming to my house years ago. And we used to have a few drinks, play some darts and pool with some of the guys from Blue Cube who used to come over. And I never knew this,
He stole
but
your
he used to use. I didn't let the guys smoke in the house, so that whenever they smoked, they had to go out the garage into the driveway. And he didn't put his shoes on. He used to
So
put
you
my
use yours.
put my Crocs on, and he liked them so much. I guess that's been it for him.
Do you have all your furniture covered with plastic too?
No, not anymore. It's a little more industrial.
Ricky Wade wants to know who won the drawing last night.
Oh, for the cues, you mean? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that what it was?
I left when they started doing the drawing. So I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what she says.
Sorry, we can't help you with that one, Ricky. Don't know. Hey, Eric, how you doing, sir?
I think he tried to ask too much of that shot, but he got away with it. He really got away with it. See how
I used to be on a team with that Eric Jackson. We called it the Wrecking Crew. We done pretty good.
were you a wreck?
A bit of a wreck, yeah.
I think he's got to kick this Brian over here on the rail behind the three and try to get the one from the back. You know, go for the three rail kick.
Yes.
I think so. I'm gonna have to learn how to use that line. Yeah, it's like,
Oh, draw, yeah.
yeah. If she go one rail right out, I guess that's even better than my way. I thought he was
Well,
blocked.
if he doesn't want to be.
Yeah, I would. Oh, well,
making it.
he's still shooting.
Making it.
So he was right.
Yeah, no matter what, he was right.
Yeah, if he made it, he's right.
Easy safety here. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong ball. Goodness gracious. 2-ball.
Really play. You know, if this was 30 years ago, I would never let this kid near a pool tournament. And I would just take him around.
Keep him under the radar.
Because he plays really good and no one has any idea, you know, that he plays as good.
He makes some money.
Well, we've done the same thing with Lucas if he was in a hurry to get well enough.
So is he gonna have to come a couple of times or can he still it?
I think just low.
See, that's the thing.
It was
It's a
thinner.
funny speed shot.
Yeah.
He
Did he
came
get-
twice.
Did he get back? Well, he
He's
stopped
perfect.
just in time. Yeah, nice shot. Nice shot.
Really nice shot, Dave. And he missed
Oh, wait a
this,
minute.
and he missed this.
He must be.
It's just as soon as it left the cue.
For a lot around Greensboro back in the 70s and early 80s. And I'd heard of him and I knew of him, but we never played. But oh, I'm sorry, that's Goldsboro. He was I remember playing a guy at Goldsboro. I think they called him Cotton.
Is it Goldsboro or Greensboro?
This is Goldsboro he's talking about. I have a story about in Goldsboro. I went in there to play somebody. It was early, like noon. And the Southern players are very friendly. So he immediately bought me a drink. And I don't drink at all. So he bought me Red Eye, which is a beer with tomato juice. But they didn't have tomato juice. So he got me a glass of beer and put ketchup in it.
Oh man.
And the guy I'm running around with, I said, I can't drink this. He said, Bobby, you've got to drink this. We're stealing here. So I drank beer with ketchup. And that was my memory there. Yeah, the guy's name was Cotton. But there were a few Cottons, if I recall back then. And there were a few Peanut Baileys also, I remember. But I loved the Carolinas back in the 70s and 80s. Everybody was playing. Every town had at least one pool room.
There's another pretty good road player named Bobby Cotton, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was. Oh, so Shawn won that
Yeah,
game.
blue team.
I talked right through that rack. I'm sorry. You know, Ricky, I played Earl in a little town called. I don't remember the name of the town. Well, it was a town where he was from. It had a grocery store with two Brunswicks as you walked in on the right. And we heard there was a young kid playing anyone who came through. So I went in there, and the guy staking him knew I could play a little bit. And I had to give Earl the last two. And Earl was only about 16. But back in the push out days, Earl was very beatable because it didn't matter where you pushed, he was shooting. And within 3 years after he and I played, he started beating the whole world when he moved to Houston. But the town was like Rosemont or Rosebud or Rosedale, but it was way out in the country. And you don't expect to see someone like Earl, you know, a young kid like that pocketing balls in that little grocery store. And that's enough.
We had someone in the chat the other night that was coming from that town, and her last name was Strickland. I pointed it out.
oh, maybe this is family.
I think it'd be a relative, right?
It was a tiny town, but Earl became a monster within 3 years of when I played him.
Wow.
That's about the.
He wound up and hit that so hard.
Yeah, sometimes he rushes.
I'm gonna replay it.
But I'll tell you, Ricky. There was no Ricky. There was no place better than the Carolinas, North and South Carolina, back in the 70s and 80s. And all the pool players used to go to Myrtle Beach when it started getting chilly out. Of course, Myrtle Beach was different back then. It was a wide open town. And it was just great. And pool players were treated like rock stars. Very nice. Yeah. Never bring those days back. Roseboro, that was I knew it was something like that. Out in the middle of nowhere. And that was that little grocery store.
Hey, here's something I learned. A fun fact down in Myrtle Beach. I was golfing at a beautiful golf course named the Highlander many years ago, and the starter told us that there was a pretty big alligator at the pond on ninth hole, and he told us if we get anywhere near the pond, just drop another ball. Don't go chasing after your ball. And he told us if the alligator does pursue you, and I never knew this, they can't. They're really quick in a straight line. They can run like 20 miles an hour, but they can't do zigzags. So he told us to do zigzags if an alligator chase after us. So keep that in mind. If you're ever in pursuit of an alligator, do zigzags and you got a better chance. And as I'm telling this,
He's running. Dave's running out.
back, he's running out like beautiful here.
Sure, we apologize for talking while he's running. I'm a big fan of Dave's.
Perfect.
Perfect, Dave. Perfect.
That was beautiful. Let's have a word from our sponsors.
I want to thank all of our sponsors here at the Shark Stream. We got Connecticut APA, Sigma Wear, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiards, KM Maintenance, JT Pool Cue Repair, Salado App, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Jimmy's Tires and Service, Master Billiards, Ben Strong, Vaculease, Airman Real Estate, Pool Table Magic, K Morgan, and Man Cave Memories. Of course, our main sponsors got Simonis Cloth, Airman Balls, Viking Cues.
At 3-3, we got action.
He's got a powerful break. Sam, God,
He nailed it.
I give up anything to hit a ball that hard.
You can hit him pretty hard.
I like that.
Here goes another one.
Yeah.
What do you make here?
3 balls on the break.
Nice 3-ball break, and you can see they won, but it's not an easy shot
And it'd be tough to get into 2 the way it's laying.
unless you went to the right corner, left corner. Sorry. And
But then you gotta
go
work-
back toward the 7-ball.
Yeah, right. It looks like it might be right behind it. But if, actually, I think I'd try to hit the one by the top rail and put the cue ball behind the 7 ball.
Yeah, make your safety
And
there.
the safe looks easier than trying to pocket something.
I'll tell you what, he's so close to the cushion though. Can he get the? Can he
Yeah,
manipulate the cue
I
ball?
can't tell. It actually looks like he's shooting at it. I know
No, he's playing safe.
played safe the other way. That didn't really accomplish anything.
I mean, what do you do here? Bank?
He probably will.
All right, you can pinch it and probably make it. Oh, he played a nice carom. Oh, I thought he had it. Well, Dave's licking his chops because it's just what he needs.
He's got a cinch.
I'm just gonna slow roll this, I think.
Oh, boy.
And by slow roll, I mean, you know, sit fast. Look at this.
Look at this. I'd like to make a call on this one.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the referee, even if it's just for psychological purposes.
Well, he's not taking much time thinking about it.
No, he's gonna blast it.
What a shot.
Oh, perfect. He got in and out of there
That was a
clean.
great shot.
How do you get in and out of that
I
space
don't know.
clean?
Must have been a bigger spot to hold. Well, let's see how good he can get on this 5 ball from here.
Is he gonna, yeah, he's going around the world.
That's,
He's gonna come short side here.
that's a tough shot. He hit it really
He hit it real good.
Nice shot.
Oh, I like Shawn from here. He's looking to see if he can go all the way down table again. Yeah, I don't know if I would have went down table.
He might have a problem here.
Boy, he was
Boy, that
flirting with it.
close.
Nice shot. Come on.
He got a bad roll.
Yeah, bad roll. Yeah, brushing the 7.
You know, when I was young,
Oh man,
and I'd crap a ball, and I used to feel guilty.
not anymore, right?
And then there was a Scotty crapped a couple in every once and just looked at me and smiled. And I knew he didn't feel guilty.
It fixed, you know.
And to this day, I don't ever feel guilty.
Yeah, everybody waves at each other.
Yeah.
Like sorry.
Yeah, I
they're not really sorry.
But Larry taught me just keep shooting, Bob.
We'll give him
Very
3 taps.
nice,
That was an
very
interesting out.
Well, Shawn
So-
taking the lead.
The ball that he ended up lucking in, I just got to say, for the record, didn't have to hit it so hard. All he had to do was slow roll it in. He had a ball hanging at the side pocket for a key shot on the 9.
Yeah,
But
I was
it
surprised
worked
he-
out. It worked out for him. All right, however he's doing it, Shawn's got the lead here. He's at 4-3. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken. I'm sitting alongside Bobby Hunt. We're on the Yale Shark Stream in Wallingford, Connecticut at Yale Billiards. Thank you for tuning in.
Well, Dave looked like after the first 2 racks, he was going to take off. But now we got Shawn pulled ahead at 4-3. You know they're going to go hill just to make us sit here for another hour.
Of course.
I would.
And I'm happy if they do.
Well, let's see. He's got to come with a nice shot here if he's going to shoot it and draw it straight back. This will be a really good shot.
Could he play the side pocket to get back easier?
Yeah, maybe. What's it? It looks like I don't. It looks like
He's,
he's jacked up.
he's loading up for the
Yeah.
corner.
Oh, yeah.
He had no problem with this with the drawback.
No, he hit that pretty nice. And I think he left Dave a shot though to
Yeah,
hit it with that low right to get it back to the top of the table.
yeah, this looks like side pocket again, right?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, you can play either way. I
Yeah,
think the side
he's
might
going
be
to the side here.
as long as he doesn't hit that stripe that he did. No,
He missed his mark a
I
little
thought he
tiny
made
bit.
it. When he hit it, I thought he made it. But this,
Well, Shawn's got the side pocket.
but he's gonna have to hit it with a little speed, and that could be my. You better hit it perfect if you're gonna hit it hard.
Nicely
Good
done.
play. That's what doing.
And he's okay. Interesting how you can control this.
Yeah, that one he had hit that. Oh, he hit that good shot.
Yeah, it came out okay.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him hit a little.
He was so close to
Yep.
the rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's flirting.
Making it tougher. I think he'll go for the cut with, a little bit of top inside to keep it in, so he can play the 5 next. He's betting the game on this one shot.
Boy, there is a safety.
Look how nice he
He
hit
didn't
that.
need it.
Now, First of all, I get that triangle off the rail. See how it's hanging
Yeah,
over?
they're just Bob. Yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
he's not going to come near it.
I want to see how he's planning on getting on this end. Well, that was
It's a
creative,
beautiful shot.
but he didn't have.
He left himself a long, tough one.
Oh boy, he sure did. See, he shoots really quick. I'd like to see Shawn slow down a little bit.
I think he would make. I think he'd make a couple more balls.
Yes, yeah.
Tell you what, he played at the perfect speed though, to leave him a difficult answer here.
So what's Dave looking at? We got to get a microphone in these tables. I don't know what they're talking about.
What do you do here?
Yeah, well, I probably play safe, but you know, knowing where they play now, he's
He's trying to kick
he's
it
trying
in.
to kick it in. Yeah.
Well, he played it two-way.
Yeah. he got very fortunate.
Like,
Yeah. I'm really,
he was close to making it. Really close.
I'm really conservative.
I know you are.
That-
Oh, it won you some games, didn't it?
But yeah, but
He
sometimes
sold
you
this
get
one out.
you get beat when you're too my style. I play so careful, then you get a guy firing bank shots and it beats you. But let's see the stroke he's gonna go. Is he going forward or drawing?
He's going to go forward two
Yeah.
rails,
I like going forward.
maybe three.
I think one. The line looked pretty good. They
But
should
he's
have
going
some
to have a
shot.
tough.
Michael Keith. Mike, how are you?
Whoa, nice
Dave
shot.
wiped his feet on the way in on that one. 4-4. See, Mike Keith's an old friend of mine from the New London Golden days.
I remember him coming in on the chat. How you doing, Mike? Thank you for joining us, man.
He was down here a couple weeks ago. Brought his son down to play. He called me, but what we got here?
Big thank you to our feature sponsors, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Products, Viking Cues, Salado, and Tweeton Fiber Company. And all of our local sponsors as well. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. Thank you to our audience. Really appreciate you guys tuning in.
And
And
we
if you could, like and share.
gotta thank Bobby Hilton for bringing this to everybody too.
Oh my goodness, he's
Bobby's doing an awful lot for pool.
brought the shark stream along pretty good.
Yeah. Look at that nice, oh my goodness. 53. I don't see any reason why he should not run out this rack. I don't see it a problem. This might be the toughest shot of all, the first one.
Yeah, just to keep it
To keep the cue ball.
good for the three. And he did that. Yeah, he's got to be out. What do you think? 5 to the 7?
Yeah,
Can
just
he
draw,
lift that
I would
a
draw it back.
Yeah, he took it down a little.
Good luck, Mike, up to turning stone.
Ease and
Hope you
perfect.
do
shape.
well. Tell Mike Zugland I said hi. I hope he's feeling well, please.
Good angle here to get to the 8.
I mean, this rack, it was hard not to get out this rack.
I'd say, yeah. Monster break. And is he going to leave it right there, or is he going to go up table?
I would just bring it back 6-8 inches just to make it a little shorter.
I agree.
You don't want over it. Oh, come on, Mike, you should be playing. I'd take a piece. All right, Dave, break and run.
Nice shot.
All right, good timing, but
Okay.
Watch Dave's got, he's got a nice powerful break. I love that. I love that. And I got on, what do you make, 3 again?
Looks like it, yeah.
I saw a guy make 6 one time. I was in Maryland, and I was playing one pocket, but on the table next to me, there was a guy was playing 9-ball. And I didn't even really know him at all. It's real Matt Clutterbuck, real good player.
Oh,
Mostly
he's
good.
he's a bar box
Mostly,
specialist.
but he
Yeah.
played good on big tables too. But I hardly knew him. But he broke, and I was sitting there watching while my opponent was shooting.
Yeah.
And he made 6 in a break, and he straight in on the 7-ball. I mean, it was perfect. He got to be shot right into the rail. He looked at me, said there was too much pressure on me. He broke that well, and he didn't get out. And it's the only time I've ever seen 6 on the break.
Yeah, he's a well-known
For bar table, especially.
killer on bar boxes. Is he gonna get the rail?
I
He absolutely does.
I'd always be happy to bet on you, Mike. We got history.
Oh, he didn't need a rail. He was
Yeah, he's pushing out after the break.
okay.
So, well, I would like to see it play safe, but these guys are so aggressive.
Well, he's leaving
He
a
hit that-
shot here.
Yeah, he hit that really badly. And
He left the combo. It's pretty straightforward. Shouldn't have any problem maintaining the 2-ball.
just top. Got to get back up past the stripe.
And you don't need much to get back to the 3. You just have to avoid the 9. He hit that pretty hard, and I'm not sure why.
Maybe
It works out.
work down and move the 6 down here.
Yeah.
Straight again. Yeah. This one I might even think of playing the rail first. It looks like he's awful straight. I should draw it. Oh yeah, I had an angle. I should. He might have brought
Be
the stripe
careful.
into play. They're rolling pretty good right now for him.
Mm-hmm.
Made it tougher than it had to be, but
It's gonna come twice across.
yeah, he's
Floating
deep pockets, so
twice across.
pockets, so well.
Beautiful shot, Dave. Nice done.
I remember, Mike, when I bet on you and you won that tournament. If I recall, didn't they shut the heat off or something? 'Cause I remember freezing while you were going through the finals, and the balls were heavy. But no, it's got to be 10 years ago, or 6 or 7, anyhow. Back before you started having kids.
I'm Bobby Hilton, the owner of VO Billiards. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, ako si Efren Bata Reyes. Samahan niyo ako dito sa Shark
We're not good at that. Here we go. This thing here. Well, Dave's taking the last couple of racks.
Shawn, you need to make your move here.
Do it quick.
Don't let him get one more. So he lost it a little bit that
Yeah.
time.
Came out really fortunate though. That's how you can
One
tell
ball dressed up on the right side of the table.
You can tell how they're rolling.
Yeah, they're rolling pretty good for him right now.
I can't believe he's driving, Mike. I thought he was like 8, 9 years old.
Comes up nice for the 2-ball.
Did he get past the green? He might, yeah, just barely. It's good at the table. Never rushes.
Yeah, his demeanor is really great.
Yeah, he's very good though. And I don't think playing with the top players bothers him a bit. So, I mean, he'd be great to sneak around with him.
Mhm. Yeah, you've said that for a while. Would have been nice to bring him up to New York.
Well, he made it tougher than it should be. And he a little careless there. This game is huge too. Maybe if Shawn could win this, it's almost even money from there. I think he's afraid to draw it in the side. Good shot.
Yeah, he fixed that problem.
Yeah, he made a nice shot. It just doesn't want to get straight here. And he got straight. He'll fix it. Hey Andy, how are you?
He's got a tiny angle here he can
Yeah.
work with. And he worked with it beautifully.
Yeah, it's perfect.
All right, Dave's looking like he's a 7-4
I think so.
player. All right.
All of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. Of course, you got Connecticut APA, the best amateur pool league around. Sigma Wear does team jerseys, uniforms, shirts, and more. Michelle Schroeder will definitely hook you up. You got Agency One Groups, insurance broker, real estate broker. Give them a call for all your real estate needs. Jacoby Custom Cues, fantastic cues. Women in Pool, support women in pool, of course. You got Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli. Great food. If you mention the Shark Stream, you can get a discount.
Oh, here we go again.
All right, Dave, you're breaking it 7-4. Shawn's getting tougher. You need 5. Dave needs 2.
Dave's breaking. That four purple gets in the way.
It didn't.
Well,
Looks like he could see that 2 ball. pretty
yeah,
good.
if you can see the two, the position's automatic, just straight top spin, and he's running out again. Look at he gave an angle on the kick. I mean, check off the ball.
Mhm.
Is it a 3-pack? You know, I've done a half dozen of Dave's matches. Yeah, I've been doing
No, he
them
was
shared.
going to the side. Yeah, go ahead.
But I've done a half dozen of his matches, and he never plays as good as he is right now. I mean, he's such a good player. This is the first time I feel he showed it.
Yeah. I did one. I can't remember who he was playing. I did one where he showed up in a big way. And we also did one where he fell far behind. It was the Joss event that was here.
Oh, we made a great.
Delfton was playing like
You're right.
like
Forgot about that.
like a total open player. Ran up, what was he, like 5-1 or something like that? And Dave came back to win.
Well, Dave's on the hill.
Yeah, Shawn's gonna have a tough time catching up.
We're playing about 45
If you can't get to the table, it's real
Yeah.
hard.
What did he just run 4x?
He
Oh,
might.
is there a safe in there somewhere?
Don't.
I don't know, but
We're gonna have to go out there and confirm it with him after.
we haven't seen Shawn in a while.
But he's playing good. Yeah, Shawn's in it. It reminds me. Remember? Did we ever see the one where Kid Delicious beat Corey Duel? And he wasn't supposed to. I mean, you know, it was Kid Delicious versus Corey. Corey was the big favorite. It was the Glass City Open in, where's the Glass City? What is it? You know, something out in Ohio.
It's somewhere in Ohio.
And Corey Duel was just sitting in his chair the whole way, just shaking his head and smiling like, is this really happening to me? And Kid Delicious was just, yeah, he must have strung 6 or 7 racks. But anyways, yeah. Shawn's sitting there smiling, I guess, thinking, wonder what I'm gonna eat when I go home.
I played Mizrak one time. He ran out about 125 and out on me. And when he got to about 70, I was pulling for him because I didn't want to get up and dog it in front of people.
Yeah, it was already like out of hand.
Yeah, I couldn't win that. Well, let's see. If he can go forward past that 6. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Is he banking the
I
one?
didn't see the 2 hanging in the corner. Now he's going to shoot the one on the side.
Oh, can he make the side?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
If not, he is an easy save too, but I think he's a shooter.
He might end up, if he's going to the side. He's not going to hit the 6, is he?
Trying to see any problems.
There are none.
Well, there is going to be from the 4 unless he plays the 4-9 combination.
He's got the 4 on the side.
Yeah, but it's going to be tough to get good on it with the 3 at the top of the
Mhm.
table. I mean, I'm not saying he can't do it.
Yeah, right.
But-
Coming around, he wouldn't. Yeah, he might be brushing the 8 or something. There's traffic on the way.
It's hard to tell if the 4-9 goes or not.
And you know, he could do something with the 4 here if he thought about it.
He could tap it now if he could get by the 6 ball.
Yeah, because
But
it's free. You're not gonna hurt yourself on the
I don't think
3
he's
shot.
going to do that. Well, he might have got the angle to draw it back and play the 4 over here. Let's go
Forward with
he's
some
going
inside
forward,
English.
yeah. That'd be a great stroke if
He went forward with inside, and he's
Yeah,
got
he
the
hit
side
he
pocket.
hit it pretty good.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Look out
that's
when
some
you're
that's
picking
some
it
real table awareness, isn't it?
Yeah, that was great. Well, this is quite impressive finish up here.
Yeah, I think he's
He
going
was
to draw
down.
straight back into position here.
It was 4-4.
Oh no, he's going forward.
But winning 4-4 and then Shawn never win again and shoot again?
Well,
Because I think he won 5 games in a row.
he's going to make a cut here, and he's going to probably go into the 8.
You know, no, he can get away from me a little right, a little left to get away from it. But went around it. Good shot.
Beautiful shot.
Everything's working perfectly right now.
I wonder if I can get his autograph. Hey, thank you guys very much for tuning in. Thank you to our feature sponsors.
Wait a minute.
Am I?
Oh boy. You
I
might,
thought I was giving him the
maybe you
curse.
could get him an autograph of 140 cue balls.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Nice. And
Nice ending. Thank you to our
Thank you.
feature sponsors. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken
And-
alongside Bobby Hunt. Appreciate your viewership. Thanks, featured sponsors. Thanks, local sponsors. Viking Cues, Salado, Aramith, Simonis, and Tweet and Fiber Company. Have a good night, everybody.
Give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. Of course, you got Connecticut APA, the best amateur pool league around. Sigma Wear does team jerseys, uniforms, shirts, and more. Michelle Schroeder will definitely hook you up. You got Agency One Groups, insurance broker, and real estate broker. Give them a call for all your real estate needs. Jacoby Custom Cues, fantastic cues. Women in Pool, support Women in Pool, of course. You got Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli. Great food. If you mention the Shark Stream, you can get a discount off your meal. NM Billiards Sales and Service does amazing work with pool tables, also cue repair. KM Maintenance for all your business maintenance needs. JT's Cue Repair does everything from tips to ferrules to refinish and also wraps. You got the Salado app, which is an awesome app for playing other pool players. You got Tommy's Tattoo Supply. Mark Anthony Home Improvements does everything from porches and decks to business material. You got Jimmy's Tires and Service. Give them a call in the South Windsor area if you need any maintenance on your car. Master Billiards. You got Ben Strong, Lease. Wayne Harriman does real estate, commercial, and personal. Pool Table Magic has a great room up by the airport. K Morgan Commercial Painting does commercial and residential painting. If you need an estimate, give them a call. Man Cave Memories does a lot of cool things. Check out their webpage. And of course, our main sponsors here, Simonis Cloth with Aramith Balls, Viking Cues, and Andy Gow. Support, share, and donate. This is Bobby Hilton saying, boom, without you, there is no us.